It's Danielle with Rollout Savings, and I have a penny list update for Friday, May 8th. So, these items have been added to the penny list. The first items that you're going to see here, I do have visuals for. Obviously, you can see them here, but I did put the description and the UPC for you. Then we're going to go into some visuals that are some screenshots that have the UPC and the description because I do not have visuals for them. Now, some of the items that we do not have visuals for, I believe some of them may have pennied a while ago for some people, but not for other people. Some of them are NCI items and some of them are not NCI items. So we need to keep that in mind. But I gave you the description and the UPC on those. So those are going to start here. Some items are front end, like bracelets. They're slap bracelets. I didn't have pictures. This is a hexagon shelf with a frame. There's an infant, toddler, girls thermometer. So those items, I don't know what to tell you to look for, but just check your clearance, check your regular sections. And then you see we have some NCI items here, like these silver napkin rings. I believe those pennied a while ago for some people, but not others. Then we have dry erase markers in housewares. It's a 4 count. I did try to find visuals for those items, but I could not. So I'm going to let these play through for a moment, and I will be back because we have tons of information for you. Also, a huge shout out to Crazy for couponing. So, our next category is the red triangle fall winter socks that are going to penny tomorrow, Friday. Make sure you're scanning with your Dollar General app set to the store location that you are shopping in. Sometimes the UPCs may vary between a list or what we see online versus in store. These are just a few items that I was able to get visuals for on these socks. So make sure you're scanning. You're going to look for that orange triangle on the tag. They tend to be the winter fuzzy socks or the fall winter socks as you see in these visuals. And then this isn't all. We have so much going on tomorrow, Friday, the 8th. We also have your gray dot accessories and apparel. So make sure you're checking for those items. They're going to have a gray dot on the tag, as you can see in this visual here. There's scarves, there's hats, there's sweatpants, there's sweatshirts. Now, I don't have a picture of the sweatpants and the sweatshirts. For some reason, it's not here in my visuals, which I thought it was. Then we also have, there's thermal underwear like the long john pants and the tops. So you want to look for those too. Those are folded up and they're in like a clear type packaging. So make sure you check high, low, look everywhere in between because these items are probably shuffled around at this point in time. Our next category that is going to penny is your Fun Zone Fall Stationery. Now, I say 2025 on here because these items came out in 2025. That's the only reason that's there. So these are the food-themed stationery items. I have several visuals for you to look through, and I'll be back in just a moment. Also, remember, huge shout out to Crazy for couponing for this list. Now, guys, this one's huge. Easter seasonal. So, Easter seasonal visuals. All these items are going to penny. It's your party, your stationery, your candy, your decor, all of your Easter seasonal, including the Peeps items. So there was slippers, I believe there was some shirts and things like that as well. All of that is going to penny. This is huge. I don't know if your area has any of this stuff left out of any of the categories I've mentioned so far, but leave me a comment. Let me know in the comments, are you excited about this list? Do you plan on shopping tomorrow? Is your store kind of like, maybe they don't really have anything? Again, let me know. My area is pretty much wiped out, but I'll be back again in just a moment. Now remember, scan your items with your Dollar General app set to the store location you're shopping in. I have to remind people because there are a lot of new people. And if you remember from the penny list video I put out the other day, our Blue Dot apparel and accessories were on the original penny list for Friday the 8th. So I have the Blue Dot visuals here. But again, remember, scan, look for that blue dot. This is just to give you an idea of what to look for. So these are going to play through and I'll be back in just a moment. All right, guys, that's what we have. Are you excited? I can't wait to see your hauls. Please share them with us, whether you're in our Telegram or on our Facebook. We would love to see your hauls. Be sure you like, comment, share, subscribe so you get notified when we put out new content. Find us on all our social media, including TikTok and rolloutsavings.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with the next big deal. Bye, guys.